I've got Senator Robert Casey, who has just shown up from the great state of Pennsylvania. First of all, welcome, Mr. Casey.
Larry, good to be with you.
It's a great pleasure. Now, you heard Senator Rand Paul's going to be voting no. Are you an aye vote or a nay vote tomorrow in the Senate?
I'm an aye vote, Larry, and this has not been an easy process to get through. It's been very difficult for people, but I think what we're seeing here is a result of a compromise, and I think it's a compromise our country needed at a very difficult time. It's not perfect. There are all things we could change or debate, but it puts us on a pathway to more fiscal responsibility. It has substantial cuts, and I think it also responds to what the American people have been telling us, which is we got to cut spending, we got to get our fiscal house in order.
This is a new political era, as I mentioned before, and you're confirming that. Do you think the majority of your Democratic colleagues in the Senate will vote with you? They will vote aye with you?
Yes, I can say that. I don't have a vote count, but I can say that for sure.
So this thing's going to pass easily tomorrow?
I think it will.
And so we've got passage through the House. Let me ask you this, switching gears. What in it worries you the most?
Well, one of the concerns I have is when do we have cuts in place? Because there's a question about the timing, the deployment of the cuts. But I also
when will we have cuts in place? You know, a lot of people have emailed me and tweeted me. The cut's going to start in 2012 and 2013.
Some folks would want a lot of them right away. I think that would be a mistake. I think it would injure growth, injure economic activity. Because one of the most important things we got to do tomorrow is not just vote for the bill, but transition quickly to job creation, because I believe one of the consequences or casualties of this long debate has been an inability of Washington not just to work something out, but to focus on the real challenge now, which is job creation.
Do you think, just last one, do you think that cutting spending right now, or let's say within the next 6 months, will harm or hurt the economy? Paul Krugman, true to his liberal left leanings, says it's a disaster. Spending cuts now are a disaster, but it looks like the rest of the country really wants spending cuts.
Well, I think we can do plenty of cutting, and we have already, but too much too soon could injure growth. The problem that I have right now is we've spent week after week in political debates and finger pointing, not enough coming together on the central issue now, which is creating jobs, jump-starting the economy. Right. We saw a jump-start at the beginning of the year with the payroll tax cut. I think we should do more of that.
All right, more of that. Senator Bob Casey from the great state of Pennsylvania. Thank you, sir. We appreciate your time very much.
Thanks, Larry.